Undoubtedly to you and yours. Yes, I'm sitting on the toilet. We all sit on the toilet. We all have to go. Difference between when you sit on the toilet, when I sit on the toilet, is that I get a nice, gentle, warm tickling of nice, clean, fresh water brushing against my anus and cleaning away the shit. Whereas you basically have to either use wipes that fuck up our system or use tons of toilet paper, which affects our trees. Well, most of it's recycled now. There is toilet paper. So anyway, I'm not here to talk about me sitting on the toilet, but just use your imagination. I am here sitting on the toilet, using the Toto toilet. So if you don't have a Toto toilet, get a Toto toilet, T-O-T-O, Toto toilet. You can buy them at Lowe's, you can buy at Home Depot. You have to order them because they're not on stock because the demand isn't there. But one day, when you go into those places, you're going to see them on the shelf. They've been around over 40 years. So I didn't want to make a video about advertising Toto, but since I figured, why not? You should have one. Just like you have a barbecue, you should have a Toto toilet. Your life will be a lot more pleasant, let me tell you. Anyway, I want to talk about, now that I got that ad placement out of the way, I want to talk about the excitement that happened last night, okay? And what's going on, or what could be going on. So, I watch a guy called The Moon Carl. The Moon Carl. That's his Twitter handle, The Moon Carl. If you just type in The Moon Bitcoin, he is an amazing analyst, young guy, and I've been watching his videos, and he goes back, and he's basically telling you what to do, and so I'm really regurgitating his information. So, he predicted yesterday that there's two options. It's either going to hit the 3,500, which is what's known as a Faber whatever line, right? Faber line, Fiber, whatever fucking line it is, right? The next one above that is 1,600, 16.5 or 16.3 or something, right? And he said basically what's going to happen is either it's not going to make that line and it's going to adjust down, or it's going to hit that line, right? And then if it hits that line, then possibly it's going to hit the next one. It's going to shoot for the next one, right? Which is a 16. It's a parabolic curve, so everything is kind of out there. Who knows what's going to happen. But the other thing is that if it didn't hit it and go down, it would maybe hit between the 7s and 8s, get adjustment, and then it will kind of gain some more energy. So right now, it's gaining energy. But let me explain to you what that means. Basically, it means that the New York traders are now basically at dinner. The West Coast is pretty much, that's where the stock exchange is. The exchange floors now are dead. The history of like exciting, fully, they're like calm things now. They're not this crazy mess anymore. It's all gone into cryptos, into people's offices, into groups. It's all private institutional investors buying in. So these guys now are off to dinner, which leaves the West Coast guys basically going, well, shit. The A team is gone. There's not much for us to do. And at the same time, this is an exciting time. This is why you see this line, right? If you look at my is flat. Is you've got the Japanese investors who are now waking up. They're on their way to office. It's like 8 o'clock. They're driving in. The Chinese investors at 7, they're starting to get up. They're hungover. The wife's saying, "Oh, wake up! Here it is. Have a good day." And then spend the night drinking and partying and having sex with their girlfriends. And now they're back home, and the wife is getting them ready to go because as soon as the husbands are out of the house, the wives now are spending his money, hanging out with his friends, complaining about him and his girlfriends. But what am I going to do? Because he's giving me this amazing lifestyle. So in all likelihood, what's going to happen next is, and it's, I'm here actually sitting on the shitter, spraying my anus, so I don't know, making this video, but it could now rally up to 1,600, right? So, and if it does do that, then it will adjust down to around 10 to 12, right? Because it hits that next line. It's not going to go all the way down. So exciting times. That's what's going on right now. So what sucks is, for me, was I had bought in around 12, and I woke up this morning and it was at 13, and I went to sell. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get out. It's 3.5. It's going to adjust, right? This is the Fibra, right? And I go and log into Coinbase, and I couldn't. The whole system was down. And by the time I could make a sale, it was already down at 11. So I don't, it seems like Coinbase owes me some money, right? So I don't know what to do about that. Nothing. You can't do anything. That's part of the game. What I'm going to do is actually move some funds out of Coinbase into my Kraken account and have that as a backup, because ultimately, I can't trust Coinbase to be reliable.